Hello and welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy Heroes video. Today, well just now, CG dropped the kit reveal for Morgan Elsbeth. First and foremost, these new EA forms is I had to force dark mode on this stupid website because if it's not, let me just show you real quick how bad it looks. It's very, very bright, so yeah, no, until they put dark mode on this, we'll have it on for this page. Anyways, Morgan Elsbeth. Apparently she will be concocting a new Nightsister team with the Nightsister Acolyte and Spirit, because she's going to be synergizing stuff with Foresight and Stealth, which the two of those really... I know the Acolyte, if I remember correctly, is the one that does a lot of stupid crits whenever she crits, she gets some ridiculous... It's Stealth, I believe is what it is. Let's see if I can spell Nightsister properly. Oh yeah, it is this one. So it looks like you will have to gear up the Acolyte and Spirit. Not really what I wanted to do, but whatever. Anyways, so let's just get into it. Morgan, based off of, the Ahsoka show. Go figure, she has a reactive taunt whenever her allies gain stealth. Apparently, whenever the target enemy is hit with if the target enemy has defense down and uses their basic, it'll grant the weakest non-tank Nightsister ally stealth, so that's interesting. And she will be dropping on the 18th of, July, obviously. Won't have a Datacron thing, obviously. They wanted to make it... The reason why she will prevent Nightsister from reviving, apparently, is that way her team feels different and more, special, unique compared to the existing Mother Talzin one with plagues and revives. Apparently, also, they wanted to ensure that it wouldn't lift Talzin's squad too high. Okay, that seems kind of lame, but... Anyways, sorry. But she's not going to be the leader. She'll be a supporter for the team because the Great Mothers will be leading the team. But the biggest thing is Morgan Elsbeth won't be needed for GL Ahsoka Tano, but she'll be required for Baylan Skoll's epic confrontation at Relic 7. So it looks like all of Baylan's stuff will be Relic 7 Rex. But anyways, her basic, she'll be dealing physical damage to the target enemy, gain defense up and protection up per turn. If the target enemy is inflicted with defense down, the weakest, like I said, weakest non-tank Nightsister ally gains stealth for a turn. If she's taunting, the target enemy will be inflicted vulnerable for a turn. My loyalty, my life has a 4-turn cooldown. You dispel all buffs on enemies, and all Nightsister allies recover 50% health protection and gain defense pin up for 2 turns. Nifty. If Morgan is taunting, all Nightsister allies gain 20% TM and tenacity up for 2 turns. Okay, so nice fancy TM buff and tenacity up. I mean, the tenacity up can be dispelled, but yeah. Let None Pass has a 4-turn cooldown, but it has an Omni. I don't know if it's just an Omni or a Zeta Omni. Who knows? Anyways, she'll be dealing physical damage to the target enemy, blinding them for a turn, inflicting them with armor shred for the rest of the encounter, and you call all other Nightsister allies to assist. If this attack defeats an enemy, blind all enemies for a turn, which cannot be evaded or resisted. Okay. Now while in Grand Arenas, so she does have a Grand Arena Omni. I mean, it makes sense because... Okay. You stagger target enemy for 2 turns to expose all enemies and inflict them with buff immunity for 2 turns. Nifty. If the target enemy is inflicted with defense down, Nightsister allies deal an additional 5% damage, and the cooldown of their abilities is decreased by 1. All Nightsister allies gain frenzy for turn and protection up 50% for 2 turns. Not the most convoluted ability, honestly, just extra exposes buff immunities and all that. But what does Acolyte bring to the table? I don't remember. Let's see. She has crit chance, recovers 40% health on a critical hit. While she's stealth, she has 50% offense. I wonder if Acolyte and Spirit will get reworks, if anything at all. And then I know she gets the stealth, 90% chance of it on her basic, so that's why Morgan will be the pinnacle of the team. And then, let's see. Her unique is Preordained Destiny with a Zeta. Start of battle, all Nightsister allies gain 10% crit chance, defense, and max health, 30% tenacity, and 50% max protection. Well, that's going to make them incredibly durable. You know, extra tenacity so that way you can't land debuffs, and an extra protection to make it harder to even get to their max health. Woohoo. Whenever another Nightsister ally gains stealth, they gain 50% crit damage for a turn, Morgan taunts for a turn, and then all Nightsister allies recover 25% health. Well, that's incredibly annoying because with that constant taunting, you're not going to be able to hit the Acolyte, the Spirit, the Great Mothers. You'll just constantly be stuck behind Morgan. Wonder her base protection is then. Whenever Nightsister ally gains Foresight, they gain 20% offense for a turn, and all Nightsister allies recover 25% protection. How is this not a Zeta on me? Whatever. Whenever a Nightsister ally critically hits an enemy, that enemy is inflicted with defense down for a turn, which can't be resisted. So basically critting constantly will put defense down, which will in turn help you deal extra damage and decrease your cooldowns for the let none pass, and her basic, you know... Wait, what is it? What's her basic? Oh, giving stealth to the weakest non-tank Nightsister ally, so that'll be beneficial. Let's see, what else are they doing? The first time each Nightsister ally falls below 20% health, they gain Foresight and Stealth for 2 turns. Morgan gains 25% defense until the end of the counter, and they and Morgan recover 30% health protection and also gain 30% TM. Alrighty then, so stacking defense for Morgan, and then health protection recovery for the first night, well, for every Nightsister ally from the looks of it. Whenever Morgan is defeated, you inflict all enemies with health down for 2 turns, which can't be dispelled, evaded, or resisted. All Nightsister allies recover 100% health protection, and they gain 5% crit avoidance and defense, plus an additional 10% crit avoidance and defense based per relic and fire level Morgan had until the end of the encounter. So if you have her relic 7, her god forbid relic 9, you're going to be looking at, I mean, she's going to be relic 7, so that's just base 70% crit avoidance and defense on top of the 5%, so 75% crit avoidance and defense whenever she dies. That's okay. Wow. And whenever Morgan taunts, all Nightsister allies recover 20% health protection and gain 15% of offense until she loses taunt. Whenever she loses taunt, she recovers 5% health protection, recovers 10% and gains 10% TM. And then defeated allies cannot be revived. This effect persists through defeat. So even if you kill Morgan and don't kill the rest of her team in time, or the battle times out, you'll still won't be able to have the Nightsisters constantly be reviving and all that, which makes sense because they didn't want to have Morgan go into a Mother Talzin team in place of like nice well, I don't know, would she replace like Asajj maybe? But whatever. Basically didn't want, like they said, the Talzin team to get better than it could be with Morgan Elsbeth in the team. But it is an interesting setup, at least for the new team. But I wonder where they're going to go with the Great Mothers then. And like I said, are they going to rework Acolyte any? Or are they going to rework Spirit? Because what does Spirit do? I know Spirit is ridiculously annoying. Oh, C defense, speed down, that's annoying. 20% TM, ooh, TM removal. And she'll gain TM equal to the amount removed. Dispelling buffs with her special and inflicting stun. At the end of the turn, Nightsister Spirit gains Foresight for a turn. While she has Foresight, she gains 100% offense in her attacks and her armor. So I wonder... Also, I mean, I know they're showing the Night Trooper with Morgan Elsbeth because, you know, that makes sense and all that, but, like, will Night Trooper also be really good on that team with Morgan Elsbeth, the Acolyte, the Spirit, and the Great Mother? Or are they going to introduce another Nightsister to go to that team? Because I think the way wasn't it the way they worded the stuff for Enoch, the Death Trooper from Peridia, and well, actually, let's look here. Let's see. If in a battle, Imperial Remnants, yeah, that makes sense. Whereas Fallen Empire will make sure distinctly separate from the characters from the Empire faction. In addition to Night Trooper and Death Trooper helping round out the Imperial squad that are required for the new GL Ahsoka Tano. But it doesn't really... Oh wait, no, it says right here, Death Trooper attacker who loves Blight and interacting with Blight can be used on a Nightsister squad. Leader of the Imperial Remnant squad equipped with the ruthless nature of decay. I don't know, it just, the way things are being worded, who knows what they'll do for these characters and all that, but yeah. But Morgan will be coming. She'll be leading the new, well not leading, but helping the new Nightsister squad. And yeah. Anyways, let me know what you think of her in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. I hope you have a good rest of your day.